What happens when the people you trusted for life hacks, skincare tips, and relatable rants turn out to be scammers, criminals, and fake corpses? Welcome to 2025. They sold us relatability. They built empires on authenticity, but let's be real, it was always about funnels, sponsorships, and affiliate links. And now, the internet has stopped treating them like stars. Instead, we're treating them like cautionary tales. And we're not mourning their downfall. We're enjoying the show. 2025 is the year the influencer bubble finally burst. The private jets, the closets, the fake morning routines, the endless hauls, all gone or rotting in Instagram and TikTok archives. One by one, creators are being exposed, cancelled, or simply forgotten. And the most shocking part, we're not sad, we're relieved and cheering. But how did we even get here? Let's rewind. Back to when influencers weren't influencers, they were just kids with cameras posting for fun, and we, the audiences, actually believed them. It started off innocent. YouTubers in their bedrooms, editing on Windows Movie Maker, Instagram girls with lattes and bad filters, TikTok teens doing dances in hoodies before school. It felt real, like your online bestie was suddenly making it big, and somehow you were along for the ride. We weren't watching celebrities, we were watching friends, and that's what made it powerful. But the internet doesn't stay pure for long. Soon came the brand deals, the $1 million homes, the curated closets, the relatable faces now looked like airbrushed magazines. The fillers got fuller, the editing got shinier and more distorted, the content got faker, and the scandals? Oh, they got juicy. And suddenly, everyone realized this wasn't raw, authentic content anymore. This was marketing dressed in sweatpants. The influencer marketing industry was valued at $20.24 billion in 2024 and is projected to reach $70.86 billion by 2032. That's a lot of money pouring in for something whose cracks are already showing. Did they think we wouldn't notice the same Amazon gadgets pushed to us by every lifestyle YouTuber? The same skincare shelves on every Instagram grid? The same crying apology thumbnails? It's boring, it's fake, and it's gotten exploitative. First comes the skincare shelfie, then the house tour, what I eat in a day, drop a podcast, sell a course, rinse, and repeat. Everyone's on the same formula. Personalities have started blending. When your life is curated to the second, nothing is spontaneous, nothing is messy, and nothing is real. Once people feel sold to instead of seen, that's when the downfall starts. I mean, can you relate to $600 weekly hauls? Exactly. And when audiences stop buying the fantasy, some creators get desperate. And desperate creators, that's when the chaos begins. Just ask Charles Wolfie Kahletti, the TikTok prankster who made being obnoxious in public into a career. He was one of those guys, yelling in grocery stores, jump scares with fake spiders, trespassing bits, social experiments where he harassed strangers, then called it comedy. And for a while, the algorithm rewarded him. Millions of views, thousands of fans cheering him on. But in late 2024, Wolfie crossed the line. He filmed himself spraying pesticide on fresh produce in a grocery store. Not water, not a prop, actual chemicals. Parents shop there. Kids eat that food. People with health conditions could have landed in the hospital. All this for views? The internet didn't just roll its eyes this time. Outrage came from viewers, health officials, even other creators. It's funny when you think about it. Wolfie had faked assaults, trespassed, and staged robberies before, but this time, he was arrested within 72 hours. Prosecutors charged him with endangering public health and tampering with consumer goods. In court, he tried to play it off. Almost overnight, his accounts disappeared. TikTok banned him. YouTube demonetized him. Sponsors ghosted him. Even his diehard fans scrubbed old supportive comments. He got erased overnight. A cautionary tale for years to come. Wolfie got canceled by the law. But Lil Tay, she tried the most unhinged rebrand in internet history by literally dying for clicks. Remember her? The self-proclaimed youngest flexer of the century? 9 years old and screaming into phones, waving cash she didn't earn, posing with cars and houses she didn't own. Pure chaos, pure 2018 internet. Then she disappeared, vanished off the face of the internet. No posts, no updates, no drama, just silence. until August 2023, when her Instagram posted a black background obituary claiming that Lil Tay and her brother had died. No details, just vague dramatic wording, and the internet lost its mind. Hashtags trended and fans mourned, but not everyone bought it. Some smelled something off, and it was. Just 2 days later, plot twist, she reappeared, very alive, saying the account was hacked. How convenient. And then she dropped a comeback single, Sucker for Green Money, with a glossy music video and a softer, quote-unquote healing journey vibe. Audiences didn't exactly love the fake funeral era. Using your own death for a promo? It landed like a lead balloon. Her family blamed former management. Her brother said they were just trying to regain control, but her audience wasn't buying it. How do you expect anyone to move on from a fake funeral stunt? We don't want to be dragged through fake drama anymore. Manipulation used to equal clicks. Now it just equals embarrassment. But what happens when the lies aren't just about luxury or drama? What if the content itself hides something truly horrifying? That is where Ruby Frank comes in. She was once YouTube's most famous momfluencer. Her channel, 8 Passengers, packaged wholesome family values, morning routines, discipline talks, birthday parties, chore systems, every emotional moment, every meltdown, every punishment, filmed and uploaded for millions to watch. On the surface, it looked like structure, but underneath, something was terribly wrong. In August 2023, a malnourished child climbed out of a window and escaped a house tied to Ruby's business partner Jody Hildebrand's house and ran to a neighbor begging for food and help. He was covered in wounds with duct tape on his limbs. It was Ruby's son. Police arrived, and you'd never have guessed what they found out. Extreme punishments and deprivation disguised as tough love. Kids denied food for days, isolated for long stretches, physically restrained and emotionally manipulated. Ruby and Jody were arrested, and on February 2024, she was sentenced to 4 consecutive prison terms for child abuse. In Utah, that's 1 to 15 years per count. Did her followers even know they were audience to criminal abuse packaged as content? Because the warning signs were always there. Her family channel stopped being content. It became evidence. Old clips showed Ruby refusing to pick up one of her kids from school as punishment. Some viewers had raised concerns, but the algorithm rewarded it anyway, because the algorithm has no moral value system. And so, her subscriber count grew, and the ad money kept flowing. Ruby Frank wasn't alone. Other family vloggers had already set disturbing precedents. Micah Stauffer rehomed her adopted son after using his story for content. The Ace family faced legal trouble while plastering their kids across thumbnails. Daddy05's channel was shut down after courts intervened in on-camera child abuse. Kids were being monetized, and the backlash hit hard. The entire family vlogging genre nosedived. Sponsors backed out. YouTube faced mounting pressure to regulate child-centered content. Monetization rules changed. Many creators vanished entirely, or pivoted to platforms that do not care about child safety, like TikTok. It's not just the shocking cases. The incentives are cracked. Engagement collapses at the top. Instagram macro and mega influencers average well around 1.2% engagement rate. Brands are paying for audiences that don't engage. Fraud is a feature, not a bug. In 2021, Hype Auditor found 55% of Instagram influencers had engaged in some kind of fraud. Bot followers, bot comments, engagement pods, entire cottage industries selling 10,000 likes for $20. By 2023, the rate has improved, but was still high at 36%. But in some cases, less than 5% of projected engagement actually came through, because half the audience didn't even exist. And TikTok's FYP is a swamp of repetitive trends and endless ads. Brands weren't happy to know they were paying real money for fake reach. Campaigns flopped everywhere, and ROI tanked, so marketers shifted. Fewer mega splurges, more micro and nano creators with real communities. Less sizzle, more steak. For an industry built on numbers like views, likes, comments, those numbers have now become a smoking gun. Even YouTube started pivoting. The algorithms begun favoring delivering educational explainers and documentaries, leaving lifestyle vloggers gasping for attention. Get ready with me routines have stopped trending, while 20-minute house tours have started feeling like white noise. Distrust is at an all-time high. Every video feels like a sales pitch, and the exposés revealed something insane. Ramon Hush Puppy Abbas flaunted his supercar living in Dubai, then got arrested and sentenced for massive online fraud. The cars were real, the money behind them sure wasn't. Private jet selfies? There are literal studio sets you can rent for an hour to shoot jet-setter content. Yes, in LA, Madeline Petch regularly hyped BioRe skincare products on TikToks, only to later reveal she was in a paid long-term brand partnership that many fans didn't realize at first. TikTok beauty star Mikayla Nogueira faced a 2023 Lashgate pile-on when viewers alleged a sponsored mascara video used falsies. She denied it, but the uproar became a case study in eroded trust. Addison Rae presented Item Beauty as a fresh new beauty discovery, when in reality she had co-founded it with Made by Collective. The branding and initial TikTok push made it feel like she was just loving this random cute brand, but the receipts showed she had ownership. And popular gaming and lifestyle streamer Rachel Valkyrae Hofstetter pitched Reflect Skincare as a gamer girl skincare line she was excited about. But the backlash revealed she was co-founder and public face, leaving fans hidden in the marketing. Not to forget the fact that there's absolutely no scientific backing for blue light skin claims. The brand shut down within 2 weeks. So many TikTokers used green screen backgrounds to fake traveling the world while never leaving their New Jersey apartment. They spent 8 to 12 hours shooting content in different outfits, different rooms, and different lighting conditions. By the end of the day, they have enough photos and videos to post for the next month. Regulators noticed the rot too. In France, lawmakers have now moved to ban influencer advertising for ultra-fast fashion and hit violators, including influencers, with fines up to 100,000 euros. Even the government is fed up of wannabe influencers and their massive hauls with 100 items for under $300. Endless try-ons, discount codes galore, and whole careers are built on bulk Shein orders. Meanwhile, journalists and NGOs keep spotlighting the real-world fallout. 18-hour shifts reported in Shein's Guangzhou factories, and mountains of fast fashion waste choking Chile's Atacama Desert. Yesterday's flex was a mountain of Shein boxes. Today's flex is pretending you never opened them. If you haven't noticed already, the real power is shifting towards smaller niche creators. The kind with 10k, maybe 40k followers. No glam squad, no PR gloss, just messy apartments, thrifted fits, and opinions that sound human. And the platforms are evolving too. TikTok citizen reporting and raw commentary keeps rising. YouTube continues to reward long-form explainers and expertise. Though Instagram's still in an identity crisis, it tries to be everything and ends up being nothing. But the biggest shift isn't algorithmic, it's audience IQ. People are done with fake parasocial friends. We don't want another polished stranger selling us serums and lies. We want transparency, chaos, a little mess, truth over filters. But if influencers are finally cracking, what influencer fail still lives rent-free in your head? Tell us in the comments. Bonus points if it comes with fake tears and an apology video.